Hey guys, ODST Journal back again. I decided to re-upload this video due to the audio quality of the last upload. So today I'll be playing the Firefighter mod for GTA 4. If you guys haven't seen it, it's kind of like LCPD FR, except for instead of playing as a cop, you play as a firefighter. As you guys can see, right now I'm already kind of into the thing a little bit here as a firefighter. I got my first call out pretty quick here because I forced a call out. In order to start the mod, you hit F, and that'll let you either
automatic fire alarm,
select a either a fire station or a hospital to launch out as a firefighter and paramedics. Depending on which unit you're assigned to, you'll get different call outs. I wasn't really paying attention when I hopped in, and I accidentally selected a unit as like I hopped in the fire engine and I accidentally selected a battalion chief vehicle, so I was receiving medical calls and some small fires. Beyond that though, I mean it's still pretty suitable for this mission. I mean, as you guys can tell, it still calls a engine might go on. So once you're launched into the mod and you have your stuff all set up, you know, whatever fire crews and stuff you want, and the proper model and stuff, using the trainer, you can hit F8, and that will randomly launch a mission. Alternatively, you guys can hit F7 to unready and ready up, and there's a chance a mission will automatically drop down through the system. As you guys can see, the mastered line, the turret on the deck gun, can put out fires, which I was unsure of, which is why I actually used in this situation. What you can normally do is use the radial menu to select your turnout gear, which is just the helmet, and then you can select either like the fire hose or the fire extinguisher, which can be a little bit buggy the way they're held. As you guys can see, kind of like just holding it with the back of his hand. As he's to extinguish the little last bit of fire. I'm going to do a quick check of the building here to see if there's any sort of fire left while I'm in overhaul here. Just do a quick circle of the building. We're going to ignore that. We'll pretend that was the cause of the fire, but I think that was just random GTA mishaps. Oh, I just noticed something now in playback, that there's a fire across the street. I didn't even notice. Oh well. I guess better late than never, maybe. At any rate,
Battalion 12 fire is under control. Returning to station
kinda
and
random.
available
Now they got
for call.
across the street like that. There was like nothing, and then like a huge gap, and then fire again. So for the all the engines and stuff, I'm just using the default ones recommended by the Firefighter mod developer Grennan. The engine looks really good, I think. The ambulance, I like the model for the ambulance, but I think the texture could use a little bit of work. The rescue is really good, but it's really unstable, as is the ladder truck. These are the vehicles are based off of, but their size and speed makes them really easy to flip, which doesn't really happen with the regular engine. The ladder truck also has a couple other issues with it, like you can see through the model, and then if you attempt to climb the ladder, you just clip right through it, even though the ladder is functional in this mod with that particular model. The other thing is that the ladder truck, I believe, is Fire Department of Liberty City, whereas all the other engines that are suggested by the mod are all FDNY. That's just nitpicking a little bit, though. Some of the other bugs that are a little bit more serious from this mod I've encountered so far is beyond crashing, which I find kind of as an average thing for a good number of GTA mods, is the medical one is the biggest issue I've run into, where if you tried to treat a patient, you can't. I haven't tried to fix. Some people suggested just reloading the mod once you're in the game.
Manhattan
Should fix
announcing
it.
Class 3
I haven't attempted that as of
automatic
yet,
fire
but
alarm. Battalion 12.
supposedly that does work
Box
to fix that issue.
0101. Addresses
So I just
Perseus
have
at
bump my way through
Bauxite
these
Street
vehicles
and
here respond to
Exeter
this next
Avenue.
call. So, this is another automatic fire alarm. Hopefully this one's not quite so far away.
Battalion 12 show me on scene.
We'll just take a fire extinguisher. It's a smaller building and I don't see any fire from the exterior. Now, my experience with this mod's pretty limited, but from what I understand, is that the given enough time, the fire will actually grow and stuff. So it's like a single spot of fire can spread out into a large area. I do know that it will affect other objects in the area, which includes not only vehicles and stuff like that, but also players and non-players alike will catch fire. A lot of times when you ramp up fire, there's a couple civilians will run out. Like I said, there's a number of calls depending on what type of unit you are. This actually turned out to be a false alarm. There was no real fire.
Battalion 12 to 1034.
It was a malfunction with the automatic
Final
system, it
code
seems.
on the box alarm is a false alarm. Returning to station and available for calls.
Some other emergencies include, obviously, like I said, medical calls are a big one, which has a pretty in-depth medical system. There's a number of car accidents, from my understanding, which I haven't done any of those yet. Those are on the Rescue 1 unit. And then there's also vehicle versus pedestrians they all arrive on. In a second, you guys will see another bug I'm not really a big fan of. Whenever you leave the station, it will respawn the vehicle you took out. So basically, when you get back to the station, you can't like go and park where your engine, your apparatus was parked initially, because there's another one there unless you like remove it. I'm about to experience a game crash here too. Another mod I use with this is the ELS, which is the emergency lighting system, which allows you to change up the lighting
run.
some.
EMS Supervisor
Gives you
962,
different forms of lighting.
Box
It's like 3 different lights on the
0123,
engines, and then
addresses
a few different
Amethyst Street
sirens
and
instead of just like
Bismarck
the one
Avenue.
standard siren, and then the alternator on it. Alternative, whatever you want to call it. So, squeeze few view motor vehicles. As you guys can kind of see, the ladder truck's really twitchy for its size. The reason for that being is that the models some of these are based off of, it's kind of weird effects. I'm not sure if it's maybe just the vehicles are based off of, or it's just the way it's modeled, it's weighted turn. I'm not really sure.
EMS Supervisor 962 to Manhattan.
As you guys are about to see here,
Show me on
this is
scene.
a medical call. I, once again, selected the wrong unit. So I'm just going to take the medical bag. I'm not going to put on my turnout gear. Now, how this would normally work is I'd run up, I'd find the patient, and I would press E to start treatment to them, and then once I press E, I could check their vitals, start with like airway management and stuff like that. And if I was a paramedic, I would transport them back to the hospital. You're able to get a stretcher out of the ambulance, place the victim on a stretcher, take them back to the hospital, and then like release them into the hospital's care, and then go back out on assignment.
What am I, invisible?
And then as a firefighter, you just call for an ambulance, and they come pick up the victim.
Whoa, slow down there.
But as you guys can see, I'm sitting here, I'm pressing E. Apologies about that. I'm trying to press a few other buttons, maybe thinking it was mismapped. I went back and checked and it wasn't. This is apparently a glitch with the mod. And we're going to wrap it up here in a few seconds. I just finished another call. It was another report of a structure fire inside that bar just to the right of the screen, now left. It was actually a false alarm again. But like I said, I just wanted to re-upload this video for the better audio quality and hopefully a little bit better presentation of the mod now that it's a little bit more awake. Alright, you guys have a good one.
Delta 19, passing to 4,
Battalion 4 to Manhattan, returning to station and available for calls. Battalion 4 to 1034. Final code on the box alarm is a false alarm, returning to station.